we've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
Yeah, and I think this is an important game for these guys, Kevin, because, you know, they only play this matchup twice during the regular season. As you mentioned, they lost the first one. So it's very important. You don't want to get swept by a club in the season series.
Steve, it's always about pride. I mean, that's always a factor when we're talking about pro players. I mean, these guys want to know that they can come and play a strong game. They know they didn't bring it last time, and they want to change that approach right here, right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Gordon, and there's Money. And it's Low in at the 5.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Orlando on D. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Shot's good for Money.
And in some off-the-court news, he's finishing up details for his own signature shoe, from what I hear. It's been quite the journey for him, and wow, what a great moment that must have been.
Everything that he's gone through to get where he is today, it really is just a culmination of a lot of hard work. This is a bonus. He's now officially made it as an NBA star. Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
And he gets it to go. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. The dish to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. The pass to Davis. He kicks it to Gordon. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, and they know how tough a task it's going to be to take on this defense. They've got to focus on that aspect right away.
Well, that's the priority in the scouting report. You face a team this good defensively, you're thinking about how we need to attack it. And then it's a matter of executing once you get out there. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Throws it up high. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Checking out some numbers for Gordon. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Now here's Evans after Eric Gordon's miss. Here's Money. Holiday with the block. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Money. Pass to Low. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And let's take a quick look now at the numbers for Oladipo. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And he's right there among the league's most efficient shooters, ranking in the top 3 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, going back to his three-point shooting percentage, he's been an absolute dead-eye from distance. I mean, only one guy's been better than him, Steve.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Money. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. I mean, those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to generate his own shot, too.
Good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
No good from Money.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Holiday. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento. Shot clock at 6. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Gordon with a screen on Holiday. Right wing. Here's Harkless. Bangs home the trifecta. Harkless has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Gordon. Pass to Withy. Evans outside. Gordon kicks to Evans. 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. Pelicans foul. Tyreke Evans. That's his first personal foul.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The Magic making a switch here. Prize checked in, and that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here is Davis. 9 points last game out. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Evans. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act.
Now here's Harkless. 14 points from him the last game against New York. The shot's good for Money. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Orlando. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot. Playing very well. And checking out Chicago. Just way behind.
Well, looking at Orlando, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
The Pelicans trail. Now Holiday, 6 points for him. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Feeds to Withy. Back to Evans. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Gordon missing.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Fry, good.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Withy, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Gordon missing. Pelicans trail by 3. Gordon goes in. The shot no good. So Orlando will take it the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Evans, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Evans dishes to Gordon. Kicks to Withey. He feeds it to Holiday. Gordon the pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot, and the Pelicans miss again. Magic leading by 5. There's the pick. Here's Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got 10 points.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Orlando also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Gordon. Solomon Hill comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Evan Fournier is subbed in for Oladipo.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He wants to see a lot of movement on the perimeter from their shooters, saying, quote, he said the open looks will be there for us as long as we stay in motion and don't get caught standing around. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris. And Orlando has possession. Following the 3 from Nate Robinson.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Now here's Butler, right now averaging 7 points a game. Davis setting the pick for Rivers. Robinson goes in, rejected by Harris.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Robinson kicks to Butler. Back to Robinson. Rivers dishes to Robinson. The feed to Johnson. Outside Butler. It's hauled in by the Magic.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Davis setting the pick for Robinson. Dishes it to Davis. Takes the 3. Kept alive. The layup off target. Magic leading by 10. Knocked loose. Stolen by Rivers. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And good on the basket. Hook it. Johnson's got his first basket of the night. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Robinson misses.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
The shot's good from Fournier. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. It's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laying.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
That's his first personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, we got to give this club some credit because for the season they're shooting 82%.
Too many turnovers.
He's checked in for Money. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis is out there with it. And it's Holiday in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 15. Eric Gordon on the wing. Back to Holiday. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Holiday's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
He's off on the second. Looks for Evans, gets it to him. Back to Holiday. Davis, the pass to Holiday. Evans outside. Clock at 6. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harkless has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Lowe, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Pelicans trail by 15. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Evans with the steal. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Evans, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Withy kicks to Evans. 6 to shoot. Oladipo against Gordon. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got 4 points in the quarter.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Pelicans trail by 15. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Outside Holiday. It's Evans on the wing. Holiday goes in for the 3. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Holiday. Gordon's got 5 now.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And he's just so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens up passing and driving lanes for him.
I really like the three-point shot as a very useful weapon for a point guard. I mean, it should be part of his arsenal. And this guy uses it as good or better than anyone else in the league.
Let's take a look at some of the stats for Tyreke Evans. Over the last month, making major contributions. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
And he's good on the second.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans team.
And guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. first in free throw percentage, third in blocks, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Now here is Holiday, and the shot is good. Holiday's got 12.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
To the paint, it's stolen by Davis. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Evans leading the charge. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Magic leading by 11. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Evans. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Harkless pulls it down.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And here's Holiday. He's got 12. Davis, the pass to Evans. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And it's 7 points for Tyreke Evans.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 65 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's Money after Eric Gordon's bucket. No good for Money. Evans outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. Harkless with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Magic leading by 13. Here's Money. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. He tries for 3. Good. Money's got 23.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
The Pelicans have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. The first free throw is good.
What a game for Holiday. 15 points and a steal. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Just making it look effortless as well.
Harris is checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Money. He's got 23. He dishes it to Gordon. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Outside Holiday. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Glenn Davis is checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fry's checked in.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Here's Money, guarded by Holiday. Here's Money. Holiday with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 13. There's the dish to Davis. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For New Orleans, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Anthony Davis.
And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making some changes here. Butler, he's checked in for Evans. Robinson is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Evan Fournier is checked in for Orlando. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Here's Money, guarded by Robinson. And Davis sends it back, and he gets it back. There's the pass to Harkless. Here's the three. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And that's 15 points here for Harkless.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Robinson kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Davis. Outside Robinson. New Orleans moving the ball around. That's good. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Here's Money. Over to the wing. And Gordon over to help. 6 to shoot. Fournier dishes to Harris. Again, the Magic score.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Pelicans trail by 13. Outside Gordon. Davis, the pass to Gordon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Gordon's got 9.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now. Clark finally starting to make up some ground.
Harkless kicks to Fry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 13. Here's Gordon. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And that does it for the first half of play. Magic lead by 13. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I don't really think this has been the key. That's what you're supposed to do on the basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebounds, so I'll try to focus on that for the next half.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been.
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Check out the game for Money. He has 23 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. And there's Gordon, and it's Low in at the center, filling out the middle. Holiday attacking, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Magic.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
Stolen by Evans. Out left to the wing. Outside Holiday. 11 feet away. Again, Holiday missing.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Withy dishes to Evans. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper. Holiday's got 22.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
And the shot is good. And now it's up to 25 points for Money. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Kings.
And they were really out-rebounded in that game, put them at a huge disadvantage.
Well, you get clobbered on the glass, it's always going to put you at a disadvantage, Steve. I mean, they needed to do a much better job of establishing position inside and then going after the ball. You can't just box out and have position. Go get the orange.
Gordon kicks to Evans. Harkless with the steal. And now Orlando on the break.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Evans outside. Double team on Holiday. Here's Withy. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Money, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Harkless. It's stolen by Davis. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Holiday. Fires from 18. And it's Orlando with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And it's blocked by Gordon. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. First in free throw percentage, second in scoring. They're ranked third in team blocks. Getting after it, defense, paint.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense. And that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Here's Money. Connects from three-point range. Money's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
From deep. No good.
That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
I'm with you on that, Steve. Which one of us should break it to him?
On the wing, Gordon. Blocked.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Here's Money, guarded by Holiday. Money passes to Harkless. Knocks down the three ball. Harkless has got 18 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin, closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Withy. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Withy. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for New Orleans. Johnson comes in for Davis, and it's Austin Rivers in for Eric Gordon. And the Magic making a change here as well. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Holiday brings the double team. Poked away, stolen by Rivers. Evans against Oladipo. Evans dishes to Rivers, but 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Money, and it's blocked by Johnson. And Holiday, here we go. Got that one up quick. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Pick up by Hill. Kicks it out to Gordon. Johnson over to help. And he lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the numbers for Aaron Gordon. 8 rebounds and 1 assist.
The Magic have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. He's off on the first. Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Payton comes in for Oladipo. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Outside Holiday. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Here's Money. That one's off. Still out of sync. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Evans kicks to Holiday. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Magic leading by 11. The pass to Money. He kicks it to Gordon. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Withy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Holiday, here we go. The rebound by Money. Money's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Evans. The Magic have had an off night from the stripe tonight. That's good for Money.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
New Orleans making some changes here. Glenn Davis is checked in for Withy. Butler comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Harris is checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Solomon Hill.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
Fournier passes to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Johnson over to help. Payton right side. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and here comes Rivers all of
Get it! Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And the basket by Payton.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Now, here is Robinson. He's tightly guarded. Davis setting the pick for Rivers. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. When you look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Drew Holiday, a little bit down the ladder. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
I think these are two of the best passers in the NBA right now, and what they've done in the last month proves that.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Magic leading by 12. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Pelicans. They're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've really battled this year to avoid the same fate they suffered last season when things got pretty ugly.
Well, you always want to turn...
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul goes against Orlando. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Robinson hits them both.
Take a look at what Nate Robinson's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
Can't cash in from close range. Orlando leading by 15. Harris a screen on Rivers. Payton passes to Money from deep. They get the rebound. Harris kicks to Payton. Here's Money. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Money's got 40 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And Davis puts it in.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Orlando's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. No good for Money. Pelicans trail by 16. Rivers dishes to Davis. Pass to Robinson, 11 feet away, and there's the rejection. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. No luck. Great D that time for Money. And the Magic shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Misses from close range.
His finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Robinson goes in. Oh, that's blocked, but he stays with it. Butler passes to Robinson. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack. And, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. First in blocks, first in free throw percentage. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
2 shots.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Robinson drives in, and it's blocked.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
.114 left in the third quarter of the game. And now Orlando on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Feeds it to Butler. Left side, Butler. So here's Orlando. And it's Gordon missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
And it's Butler missing. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Payton drives in. Here's Money. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Money's got 48.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Robinson kicks to Gordon. And it's rejected. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
This Tuesday night, February 2nd, Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder, a conference battle in the West. Be there.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Nate Robinson is out there with Holiday, and it's Withy in at center. That's the Pelicans' 5. Kicks it to Fredette. 6 to shoot. And Davis pulls it down. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Holiday goes in. Rebound by Money.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And the layup's good off the glass. Money's got 50 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Holiday. Second chance shot. Withy gets the bucket.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's a good screen. Money passes to Harkless. Evans with the steal. Here's Robinson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. He feeds it to Davis. Outside Robinson. Dishes to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Money, guarded by Holiday. Money passes to Gordon. Here's Harkless. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Harkless has got 21 in the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Robinson, that's good. Magic leading by 22. Here's Money. Gordon with a screen on Holiday. To the middle. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Gordon's checked in for Robinson. The Pelicans have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Withy dishes to Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 30 points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And stolen by Gordon. Holiday up top. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Oladipo against Gordon. The feed now to Withy. Here's Holiday. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line for your Pelicans, Drew Holiday.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Magic leading by 19. Shoots. The shot no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Money, guarded by Holiday. Rebound by Drew Holiday. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. He dishes it to Davis. Here's Withy, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Money. Gordon for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Looking to get it going. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. 9 points and 7 assists.
You just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
Here's Money. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. Pelicans trail by 15. And Evans the basket on the assist by Gordon. 13 points for Tyreke Evans.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
14 seconds. Here we go.
Pelicans on D. It's a 13-point game. Gets it to fall in the bucket from Money.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Holiday with it. The dish to Davis. 6 to shoot. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Impressive shot there, making it on the move. Evans has got 8 here in the quarter.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebound.
Passes it to Harkless. Here's Money from deep three-point range. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. So the wing on the left. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Harkless. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
No free throws, good from Drew Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Harkless with it. Evans is there. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Money, guarded by Holiday. 6 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Oladipo.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Magic.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W count for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
Well, they've had this team's number all season. 2 wins in 2 meetings. Doesn't seem to matter what building they play in.
Yeah, I thought the result might be different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. I mean, now they'll have to wait until next year for a shot at revenge.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Money. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come up with steals and get extra possessions for his team.
Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Victor Oladipo.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here.
Better passing. Come on.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Wait till you're announced.